So, hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. And yeah, everything I do is channeling, clearing, and healing energy. Meaning the channeling part, meaning I'm always channeling the energy of whoever I'm picking up on. And although I sound pretty chill and calm and yeah, good, I'm in good spirits. It's chilly, but I'm cozy. That's not the energy that I was picking up on. So you know what I mean. So I'm going to tune back into that as I talk because I've got a lot of messages, just basically a lot of synchronicities, downloads, and messages about people being well, definitely dark night, the soul energy, but really quite depressed. Is definitely different kind of synchronicities I've had, and yeah, so we'll just see how that comes up in this. So I dare say that's going to be picking up on Divine Masculine Collective, again, whether you are male or female, because I help and speak to both. But it doesn't always need to be. Things can happen in Divine Feminine's life that gets you not feeling great as well, but we'll just see. And also it's past, present, future. What else? The clearing energy bit. I'm always clearing spell work, black magic, and all these other horrible things. And really, that is the modern day version of that is gossip, slander, malicious lies. There's a lot of that goes on in every area of life in these times. We only need to look on the world stage to see how they're all thrown each other all under the bus. With really dark stuff. So again, I'm aware that some of that might be a complete shock and like feel a bit surreal to some of you, but to lots of us that have been aware of the dark side of all of that for many years, whether it just be the 4 years of all the crazy lies, or longer than that, that's not really much of a shock. So I don't know about you, but I don't know. It's actually annoying me that I'm even given any of that any airtime, but I personally haven't paying any attention to any of that stuff. Yeah, basically, I'm not paying any attention to any of it. I just think it's boring, and I just pray for justice for anybody that's been wronged and treated disgustingly, and yeah, praying for justice for people that have thought that they could get away with things in the dark. Everything that's done in the dark comes to light. So anyway, so to get back into the theme of what I've been picking up on is, well, it's kind of interesting, right? Yesterday in my head, I kept hearing this John Legend song I heard it at the end of a film, and so bear with me because this is a bit of a jigsaw here, there, and everywhere. But again, if you're around here all the time, you know how it goes. I watched this film last week. I think it was last week. It called About Last Night, but I watched the 80s version, which in my opinion is actually better. But the other film that is called the same, which was from about 12 years ago or something, or 10 years ago, that's actually really good as well. And it's funny when you're like, I can't remember any other film that I've watched. There will have been other ones, but oh yeah, oh wait a minute. See, this is how they always lead me into talking about that. That's so clever. The only other film I watched this year that was the same script but a different, was Mean Girls, and it was a musical, and it's the exact same as the original Mean Girls, but it's like a musical. Oh, it's a load of shit, but there's something about Mean Girls, and the reason why I'm like, oh my god, is because the shorts for today, which I've already had a few people contact me saying that's right, that makes sense for what's going on in my life. Um, is the angel of bullying prevention. And look, my voice cracked when I said that there, so it could be hard for some people to talk about that. Just, I don't know, just around people. Like I said, once when I was channeling, I said instead of cooling the gang, crueling the gang. So whether it be male or female or a mixture of both, that's what I think could resonate here. And again, we could also peel that back to be, it's not so much like a group of people that are ganging up. It's like it could just be you're noticing the unhealed. I just looked at 444. That's typically about the angels are surrounding you at this time, is what it means to me, but what it means to you. Yeah, like it could be like you're noticing like manipulation around you or gaslighting or stonewalling or something along these lines that just doesn't it's not sounding right with you. And if you saw the one from yesterday, I pulled the right, so I thought it was a deceit card, but I've just picked up the warrior guides. And look, if you look at this picture, can you see that wee figure? It's got a sword, and they're having to stand up to these people, and then look, there's a finger like pointing at them, like you're in the wrong, you shouldn't be doing this, and all this kind of. So it's like this could be how somebody feels. Oh, and also, I thought that looked like 11, so I was going to say something about November being significant, and that's really creepy because that was yesterday's shorts. I said something about November and December being significant, um, but it's actually 41. So yeah, 41 could be significant to someone. And again, this could even be like years in the future, or if you're already past 41, think back to what was happening in your life. Like for me, I'm 41 next year, so maybe that's even something about me. But like that would make sense for me. But um, yeah, it's it was a deceit card basically came up, and that's what came up when I done the healing on Friday as well. So there's just there's obviously a theme here of um friction with others and again I'm just aware of the fact that we are officially, as far as I'm concerned, in the dark moon. It's the moon in Virgo today, which is about decluttering, cleaning, detoxing, all the stuff that we just done the last month if you were taking part in that, and which was really just a big massive timeline jump in disguise. It always is when I do stuff like that. What else? Health, healing, routine, ritual. I've no idea why that guy's doing that, but there was like a parking ticket guy that just went round in a circle twice. It's a bit random. Maybe he's just a bit bored and he wanted to do that. But so maybe I don't know, but that's weird. My eyes just got drawn to somebody doing that out the window. So maybe like you're going round in circles about something. Yeah, anyway, so the song that's at the end of the more up to date version of that film is I think it's called This Time, but it's I'll sing a bit of it. It's this time I want it all. This time I'll take the chance. Last time I wasn't sure. I've fucked up already, but I love it, like because I hadn't heard the song before, right? And I think it was last year something. It was either I can never remember whether it was last year or it might have been. For some reason, I kind of think it was like I don't know, early this year that I found it. But whenever it was, it was just a good wee film. I wasn't sure if it was going to be any good or not, and it was. It was really funny, and there is kind of differences with the original in that one because there's a lot of actual energy in the most modern one. There is in the original too, but it's more classy in the original one. Whereas it's hilarious in the more recent one, and also the two friends, like the two. Basically, this is the film I spoke about before. It's like there's two best friends of both of the love. So basically, it's about a guy and a girl that meet. Right, they have a one night stand and they fall in love and they try to make it work. And basically, both of their best friends are sabotaging it. Um, but in the more up to date one, those two friends get it on, but they're kind of like at 1 minute they're at loggerheads and the next minute they're basically getting it on. But in the original, those two friends don't actually hook up. They just sort of leave it, I don't know, as a suggestion that they might. So sometimes I think I don't know, you'll see what I mean if you choose to watch them because they're both good films. But the point is yeah, I just kept hearing that song yesterday, and I was like, all right. And then though, um, like so I woke up really early this morning, which I wasn't really too happy about because I hadn't got to sleep till late because I like to stay up late on a Sunday. So I was like, right, I'm not getting up. Well, basically, got up and went for a pee and then went back to bed. You know what I mean? Because it's like once you're awake, you can't ignore that, can you? But I went back to sleep and then I couldn't actually believe it. Like I slept, I only woke up like in the afternoon, and I thought, fucking hell, man. Do you know what I mean? Like so it's not that weird because I was up late, but it's like instantly right before my alarm went off. It's like I was being told somebody's feeling depressed. So um So I guess you're only going to know if that is you. And listen, I've been there in my life, right, feeling like that, but I'm feeling good today, so I am not going to step and claim into that energy again. Like I said, I'm always humble because you know, feelings like that can hit you whenever. And again, depression is a huge word, but remember, to me, if you're experiencing feelings of sadness and anger and all of that related to specifically the dark night of the soul, it's not always actual depression as you would be told that by the doctor. It is a period of deep rest where you need to take better care of yourself. You're burnt out. You need to slow down. You might need to say no to obligations that you've previously been able to keep up with. You can't be helping as many people as you once did. It's a cry to look after you. But it's important that you do know what camp you fit into there. But that was the kind of, it was just this feeling of burnout. Oh, actually, there is a card in that deck called Burnout Exhaustion. It's just this, yeah, just this feeling of like, I think like wanting to do something, but not having any energy left. And anyway, what was really quite magical was the song that went off in my alarm. I'm not actually going to tell you what it is, but I'll give you a massive hint. It was another John Legend song. And yeah, it's one that I don't hear a lot, and when I do, I know it's I don't know, it means different things to me at different times. It's like I said, there's certain, I'm very, obviously, if you're around here all the time, you know that, I'm very connected to songs, and song lyrics and films and everything like that, but it's that, there's certain songs that in my life that mean different sort of signs and stuff, and it just well, my reaction was like, oh, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, like of all the songs that the magical random alarm could pick, it picked that one. And then that triggered me to think of his other song, which is the one I just mentioned. And I thought that's weird because I was hearing that in my head yesterday. But then I realised, like, look, and this is why I've left these here. It's not weird because in that song, the lyrics to that one that I've just mentioned, the whole song is about somebody that's realising last time they weren't sure and they made a mistake, and this time I'm sure there's actually a line in it that actually says I need you back. There's a line that says I need you back in my life, so you know what I mean. It's like, it's just kind of cool the way that that's all sort of came about like that. So I feel somebody's going through this feeling of, well, before they weren't ready, or they didn't even think that they did want you in their life, didn't think that you were right for each other or whatever, and then now somebody's had a complete change of heart, mind, um heart, mind, body, and soul. Just it's like this person's like, I need you back in my life. So let's just see how that comes through. But this again, like that can all fit. Like, look, that could be, it's a surprise to you yourself if this is you going through that, or and look, because you're being out honest with yourself, it's creating a tower. But yeah, anyway, let's just put these bits. I'll pause it while I tidy this up. But see, that could be about somebody feels like they need to tidy some kind of mess up that they've created. Oh my god, this is so harsh, but because I've got a bit of a dark sense of humour sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, it's listen, when you've got a Scorpio rising conjunct Pluto, and you go through as much shit as what I do in life and help people through heartbreak, yes, but it's in reverse. Someone's putting heartbreak behind them. It does help me, right? And what I'm laughing about is, look at the cards from yesterday. Get over yourself, pull your shit together. Now, that would be very harsh if, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. But basically, what I'm feeling getting from that is it is about someone in a dark night of soul. Like, you will actually get out of this funk, is what I heard, and you'll do good for humanity. So, I don't know, you just needed to hear that if you're not really feeling, and that might be the kind of people that are like, fuck you, feel like shit. You know what I mean? And I hear you. I've been in there. I've been in a dark night of the soul in my life, and I don't care to be ever experiencing it as bad as what it was. Let's put that back and see what comes out. But before I actually do that, before I forget, oh my god, see when I do that, I lean. Just looked at 1441 mirrored numbers. I lean on my chest, and then I can't breathe as well. So maybe somebody's got breathing issues, or maybe somebody's feeling anxious, breath stuff, but It isn't the best. I mean, it's doing for now, but it isn't the best setup. But it's quite. I quite like it because I can look out the window when I'm doing this, opposed to in my office where there's no windows. Let's see if the Angel of Bullying Prevention comes out again. I'm just checking I actually put it back in the deck. So I've given them a good shuffle. Ooh, it's not the Angel of Bullying, it's the Angel of White Light. So I feel there is healing coming in on this eclipse. So right now we're in the dark moon and we're about to go into the new moon in Libra solar eclipse on Wednesday. So on the 2nd of October as you're watching this. And remember, if you find this way in the future, it doesn't matter about the astrology, you know, although some of it could still fit. Just listen to the words kind of thing. But I do feel there's healing specifically coming in with this eclipse to help you with new beginnings because it's a 1 as well. Oh wow, and also the 1st is tomorrow. So this could specifically be saying something about something going on tomorrow, or it could just be telling you that this is really scarily in line with how a few people feel right now. Yeah, look, so there we go. Isn't that amazes me? So there isn't a 31st of the month. So the way that my crazy guides work things out, but it's kind of cool, is that again could be like another hint to the 1st. So I think what they're saying is because today's the 30th and tomorrow's the 1st, this is real time energy. So if this isn't making sense to you for how you feel, or you don't think it's where your masculine's at, it's not yours today, right? But this is definitely someone is getting healing at this eclipse and it's helping them release what no longer serves them, whether that's a situation, a person, several people, because the bullying of angel prevention has come up for the shorts. I'll put it below. Again, I don't always link the bigger videos to the shorts, but they're guiding me to, because it does feel significant at this time. It feels like there's a huge push for all of us to release people in our lives that are not healthy influences, you know, like they're manipulating you or they're planting seeds of doubt about what you can and can't do career wise or talent wise or you know, love wise. Again, we all know that that's very common, that people around you can manipulate you to cause blocks and delays and distortion around you and your twin flame. It's different for different people. Not everyone's even at that bit, and it's just somebody's. But basically, the point is, it's important you realise that, especially the divine feminines. If people are delaying you from even getting on with your purpose and what you're here to do, and trying to make you feel like, you know, you're not meant to do that and delay you, then it's obviously going to delay you from getting with your person. I've not watched. Do you know what? I've not watched that guy for ages. I always, every time I do that, I'm like, oh, I need to go watch and see what he's saying. Maybe something that he's channeled is going to be something I need to hear or something. But yeah, like there's just something about that. It's needing to release, but also that could be about the 31st of October as well, like Halloween. And then, oh yeah, this really could be that, because look, that could be about something around Halloween, and then because the 1st of November is All Saints Day, the Angel of White Light. That's quite cool. Right, we'll pull one more. Angel of Stress, yeah. So you see how this fit. Like again, if you're new around here, I just channel God, the divine, the angels, loved ones and spirit, particularly today, loved ones and spirit, because it is Mediumship Monday. I think I'll do a separate video for Mediumship Monday, unless this goes for like ages, then I might not. But that's more or less fitting with what I've said, right? Somebody I'm feeling is burnt out, depressed, in a dark night, so stressed. You know, you need to release this, and the healing's coming in for you. So it might be that like some of you don't heed the warning, and around this new moon eclipse in Libra in a couple of days, it's going to, you know, it might slap back you down in a tower moment to listen, you know. If you don't look, and so now we've got an 11, so there is something about November, because I've just mentioned November there, and November now, and look, then that really is like the 1st of November. That's so cool how they've done that. And also it's like 3 ones. That's new beginnings, that's alignment. New beginnings and alignment is really what's coming to me, and manifestation. Pay attention to your feelings. And that also came up in one of the recent shorts. I can't remember. It doesn't really matter, right? It was for whatever, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But there was one where, I think that was the one from yesterday, where it was like, listen to your clairsentience, listen to your claircognizance. It's basically trust what you're feeling. Oh yeah, and then they're getting me to say that. So, oh, that film was totally shit. But it's funny because it does have a really random funny bit in it about Tantra. Anyway, it's so fucking random. But the film is shite and it's really strange. Talk about dark comedy. It's weird humour. But anyway, I think it was just, well, the weird synchronicity was, it wasn't the main character, but one of the characters, the first one that shows up on the screen in the film, is called Claire. So I thought that was kind of weird because I don't really see too many films where somebody is called Claire. But the biggest thing was it's called Go. I mean, sideline. I mean, this could have something to do. There's a lot. It's all about like. It's all about drugs, really. It's drugs, and then there's sex in it. There's. It's weird. It's weird. Some of it's funny, but I didn't really. It wasn't my cup of tea. But I mean, there could be things here about I don't know, addictions or something. It doesn't need to be drugs. It could be like, I mean, alcohol's a drug. It could be smoking. It could be sex. It could be. But I mean like, I mean, I do help people with addiction, so that could be drugs as well. So, because yeah, and if it is, I'll put one of my, if I remember, I'll put one of my soul retrievals below for helping people with stuff like that. But what else was I going to say? Yeah, it's more because it's called Go. There's several times in the film where somebody says go. You know, you have to fucking run. So what I was getting from it is, I feel I feel like some people are like, I need to get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the healing's coming in to be like, I need to release this situation. I need to get out of here. It's stressful. Like, everything's telling you, look, now that's the 3rd of November, everything's telling you to get out of there. Career angel, look what we're saying about career. And it's that, look, it's 3 men as well. So this could be, look, Clairaudience, look, you're hearing things, October, which we're literally about to go in tomorrow now. First, oh my god. 3rd of October, look, because 1, 3, 10. Look out, oh yeah, and then, wow, oh my god, I'm geeking out. Because that's still in, so the literal new moon is the 2nd, right, Wednesday. I keep thinking it was Tuesday. So that's Thursday. So Thursday could be significant here. Look, Angel of Abundance, Career Angel. Yeah, I think, and look, the 17th and the 18th of October could be significant here. That's the full moon. That's the full moon in Aries. So the full moon in Aries could be significant here for money coming in or career changes. Yeah, look, Angel of Detoxification. I know what they're saying. This is definitely about that. You're needing to detox stressful situations. And if you're not, then it's not for you. But whoever this is, it's definitely coming through. So let's now go with it. I'm just thinking, is there any other... Oh, wait a minute. Is that the Angel of Bullion Prevent? No, good news. Yeah, there's good news coming. That was in the one I done before. Right, let's shuffle these. No, because of what I've said about picking up on somebody that feels, oh, just shit. Let's see what comes out of this deck. Because these are quite intense. These kind of go with that song. This time I wanna know. Honestly, it's so catchy. That's not the words, obviously. Yeah, whoa. Oh my god. I'm telling you, right, these... You might not be able to see the change, and not the change, but I would just say the intensity and exactly what I'm saying. Well, actually, what am I saying? That has happened the whole time. But it just feels quite intense while I was about to say, like, you know what I mean? I always do that where I channel and then the card backs it up because it's just what's made it come out. But I feel like because Venus is in Scorpio, it is giving it a more intense edge. But this is exactly what I've been saying, isn't it? Like, this is what I mean. It's not... You might not choose to call the people that have been manipulating you bullies, but it really depends. Like, are you in denial about that? Because if people have been batting you into a corner to make decisions that you've not made on your own, like about what's right for you and what's not right for you, that is a form of bullying. So yeah, letting people manipulate me and ghosting you, that is definitely going in the thumbnail, because that's why it feels like there's it's either an awareness and like trauma of somebody realising that how things have come about, that your decisions weren't actually your own, you were manipulated into it. Or or it's happened more recently, it's really just gonna, that's how it kind of feels like it fits. Yeah, and I ran because I wasn't ready for you. So it feels like it's, oh my god, and then that fits those lyrics too. That's so funny. It's not funny because it's like sad. Like basically, it's like it is that, like, if I Need You Back, My Life comes out when I shuffle them, that'll be quite wow. But it's like this person wasn't ready for you, full stop. So however this ended up happening, it is because they weren't ready for you, and that's actually the card I used for the thumbnail of the last live I done. So the long and short of it was, it wasn't divine time yet, so things had to happen so that you were apart to grow. But so basically, people, like, that now this is a bit of an extreme example, and this could trigger people, but I'm gonna have to say it. I mean, it's not that's making it sound really too much, but it's, I saw a meme earlier, and it was something like, if somebody believes lies that are told about you, it means they were looking for something like that to back it up. So the way that was worded was more sinister, shady. It was kind of like, that person's had it in for you all along. So it could be that, that could be about friends and family and co-workers or something that didn't, the card from yesterday, the deceit one, that they were looking for a way to backstab you, basically. So it's basically, it's kind of like, somebody wasn't really a friend all along. Like, they maybe wanted what you had or what you wanted, like, it's, but I'm more taking me seeing that clairvoyantly now to be about, like, this is like someone wasn't ready and they were self-sabotaging, and so they've allowed whatever gossip or rumour or lie, depending on how this is going to be, like, to fit the narrative of, yeah, that makes sense, yeah, that's why they're not right for me, because that doesn't fit with my, with my life and blah blah blah, it's something like that. And this person's now like, oh fuck, what if that wasn't even true? Or I kind of even knew that wasn't true when I was being told that, and actually I wonder what that person's agenda was for even saying that. And that's all insecure. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Somebody ran because they were insecure and they didn't feel ready for this connection, because Twinflame connections are intense. And so it fit the narrative when somebody's been like, oh, by the way, did you hear this about them? Or I heard this from such and such, who's, and it just fit. So let's read this. You treat me better than I've ever been treated, and I know that you can give me everything. I want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears, mainly about not being good enough for you or being enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. So that's what I'm, it's different for whoever, but it's like, this person ran from insecurity, basically, and then there's something about the people around them didn't help the situation by adding fuel to the fire. And then it's just the funny, it's got the fire on it. So, oh god, I just saw She Knows again. It's so dramatic. I did just see, and then look, wow, right. See, this is what I mean. I'm gobsmacked. That's got to go in the thumbnail. That's what I'm feeling. So, because I did just see a flash of the She Knows card from yesterday, and it coming out with the other one about I'm leaving my partner, that's, even if that's one person watching this, that's got to be the situation either right now, in the future, or in the past. I don't really like giving out these messages because it feels like, because there's so many karmic people that watch me, it feels like you're kind of like throwing folk under the bus. But I mean, it's like, I've been doing this for 3 years, and it's not going to make sense to everyone, but it will to whoever. Yeah, anyway. So, but for others, like, that's something in the past that somebody's already pulled themselves away from, but it's still, people from the past won't be happy, kind of thing. So you'll just need to know where you're at. But yeah, someone's lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me, but you, I feel so alone. That's what I said. I feel somebody's depressed, and you tame their demons. And then this one's the next one. Oh, there's also a sexual card. I'm taking my time. This time I want to do things right. That's why I don't want to rush things and risk losing you altogether. I want it to be right. This is making me cringe. That's so like that song. Like, honestly, I'm going to put the lyrics in the comments, right? Or in the comment of a comment, because it might not let me with all the other words. But like, that song is like a it is like a confessional, because all the lyrics are very, I think it is a literal message for a few people that somebody made a mistake in the past, they're regretting it, they can see they listened to the wrong people, because that's, like I said, both versions of that About Last Night film are like that. They just, the guy keeps listening to his dickhead pal that's like trying to get him to stay a player, basically. So let's face it, that's definitely going to fit with some folk. Um, and the girl even as well. You know, the girl's friend is like a bit, not really like that, but just kind of like, because she's not having the best time with her guy, she kind of tries to make the other one not like her one. So yeah, it's sabotage. You know, like I said, it's not always from a malicious place. It's just because the person's selfish and they don't want you to be loved up. But that isn't a true friend. So just saying, guys, you got friends that are going to hold you back from the greatest love of all, that is not a friend, because it just isn't, is it? Like, it's selfish. I was in denial. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's just so, oh my God. And then I'm afraid I lost you forever. Yeah, just listen to that song. That's for someone. I'm sorry I hid my real feelings from you. I have always been in love with you, and I'm a coward for not admitting that to you sooner. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face because I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. Again, we've got the dilemma of what do I use for the thumbnail. This person was afraid of commitment in the past. It came out reverse. They're not now, or by the time they get to this point, they're not going to be. Yeah, and they want you to forgive them. Again, I know I keep saying it. This song is like so. It even is now making me think of the James Arthur one. It's that's the kind of energy I'm feeling. You know, because that other one's like, this time I want it all. This time I na na na. I'm showing you all the cards, giving you all my heart. Like, it's the kind of feeling that someone's like, I've never done this before, but you're the person I want to do it for because you tame my demons. But then there's another James Arthur song that is about taming demons. Can't remember what one it is right now. But it's making me think of the one that I love that I've mentioned, the Just Us, because that's got something similar, like, oh my God, I can't remember any of the lyrics right now, but that's the general gist of that whole song is, this time it's just us. So I suppose that's really going to speak to you if there's been a lot of karmic interference. Makes me physically sick when I think about how much pain and suffering I've caused you. I'm sorry for treating you that way. It was wrong and you didn't deserve that. Please forgive me. Yeah. Really fucking deep messages. Right, so let's put all of these aside and I'll set up the thumbnail, because I actually find that it's better for me to get the thumbnail on the, with the other background. It's a bit neater. Right, before I forget to use those cards, I can't stop singing that John Legend song now because it's just like, it's so catchy. I might watch that modern one because like I said, I watched the 80s one. I watched it when I found it because it was a rainy afternoon and I was quite bored and I was exhausted that day. And then I watched it again, I don't know, last week sometime. I was bored and because I don't know, because I'd only seen it once. And then in that actually, wow. And it's quite funny, in the modern one, somebody must really need to watch these films because for me going up. But I mean, it is just getting across it's the same feeling that somebody basically ends something with someone they are in love with because they've never been in love before, and then when they do it, they realise, oh my God, that was love, and I've just thrown it away. But in the 80s version, it's way more dramatic to get the girl back. Like, he does try a few times and she's like, fucking having none of it. But in the modern one, it's not really so much like that. I think he tries to call her and she says no, and then the next time they bump into each other and she's like, all right. So that's not really... So maybe that's two different scenarios. And maybe some masculines are going to have a harder time convincing somebody that they've changed or that you've changed, and maybe other people it's more accepting of the situation. I don't know. Right, what else does a masculine want to say? I daydream about you, and I miss kissing you. Oh, I like that card because I've not got another deck that says that. So this would only make sense if you were in the position before where you used to kiss this person a lot. Because they can't stop thinking about what it was like to kiss you. Because no one makes them feel the way you do. So nobody else kisses them the way that you do. My fellow good kissers out there. And I'm so scared of change. And I'm sorry for lying to you. And I'm coming back soon. I think it's coming back home, but I always say that. I never expected to feel this way about you. Notice that's just what I said. And yes, I've still got a plaster on. It's pretty much healed now, but I just wanted to be doubly sure. Oh my god, that's so clever. That means something. That is my thumb is actually better now, but I'm just being overly cautious. So this masculine's coming back soon because they're like still trying to heal, and also this person's going to have trouble getting their words out because I had trouble getting my words out. This person is still trying to heal. Something could happen on a Sunday because they're pulling my eyes to the word Sunday on a calendar there. I'm just chucking out all the things that were sticking out at me there. Right, I'll put them there too. I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done. Yeah, that one too. Oh look, I said that. I'm trying to trust in divine timing. Oh God. And my life has changed so much since meeting you, but we have to stop somewhere because I can't stop looking at them. And while we're on a roll, we'll get one of these. Now, it's just, look, don't blame me. There's more Divine Masculine cards than there is Divine Feminine. Maybe I need to make Divine Feminine point two. Oh, wow, look, that one. And that's the one that's like Jesus too. So someone's having a come to Jesus moment. I'm amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. Divine is working behind the scene for us. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. That's so clear that that's this masculine's like, this is definitely someone. That's makes so much sense why they're making me talk about these films so much. That is the vibe. Because remember, it's basically the same script, right? Because it is the one from the 80s and then they've copied it again in 2012. And like I said, they're both good films, but I prefer the 80s one. It is that exact thing that somebody's like, oh my god, I've always been in love with him. Something like that. Our love is real. Or it's like this person has always known that they've had strong feelings for you, but for whatever reason they were like, but I'm never going to get that. That's just a dream. And I think that's, I've come across that a lot where it might not make sense to some people, but it makes perfect sense to me because this is what I help people with day in, day out. That when you are actually faced with the person that you've fantasized about and dreamt about and, having something with them, and also the ages of 38 could be significant because it literally reached 38 as I was saying that. And again, we already know that is a fact because of what I said. I help people that are 1984 and 1985 a lot, as well as other ages. But yeah, when you're faced with that, it can be overwhelming and you can run from it because you're like, it's manifested whether you realize it or not. If you're like daydreaming, fantasizing in any sort of spare moment you've got about what it would be like to be with this person, but then it actually appears, or the person like comes back in your life in some way, or whether it's a text, a call, or bumping into them. It is quite common that somebody would run like fuck because they'd be terrified. But I feel this is a masculine, I don't know, coming to terms with like, oh, maybe I can have this. It's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it's safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we're destined to be together. Our love is true, divine and unconditional. I'm just noticing the whole thing about union is mentioned on both these cards. And they don't all say that. And it's safe for you to love me. And look at what I said about in both those versions of the film. There's definitely in the original, she gives him a way harder time about, about letting her back in the life. So it's kind of like the masculines I'm channeling right now are like, you can trust me. And I'm going to prove it to you. Together we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together and I'm determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacles as we work as a team. So I do think whatever's went on here, there could be like a kiss in the rain here or a kiss in the rain memory or something. Yeah, there's something here that like this person's remembering the Twinflame mission as well. The Twinflame mission. I always want to say it like that, but it makes me cringe. But it's true. Like they're remembering that like you came in here. Yeah. Oh look how much songs I've been singing, and that says I'm thinking about you at this moment. The thought of you never leaves my mind. No matter where I go, the songs I'm hearing remind me of you. It makes me more vulnerable, and I think about you even more. So although I've mentioned certain songs, they could be significant. I think it's more along the lines of this person is hearing songs that really sort of help them understand how they feel about you, or it's like they feel that the songs are hearing are messages from you. And now I'm going to do messages from the feminine. Oh my god, what the actual fuck? That is the only card I wrote about a song. That's blown my mind. Even if you express yourself by sending me a song, I'd love that. But you see how that works? Like, either you're the feminine and you're hearing songs that are from your masculine spirit, or they feel your spirit is sending them songs. But that is like, whoa, that's powerful. Oh my god, it's that one again. Our spirit babies talk to me. I wonder if you see their signs too. So again, not everyone's a childbearing age, so this can be that it's children from past lives are guiding you back together, or it can be future children as well are guiding you together, or it could be, because I've actually heard signs of that, other synchronicities, it could be children in the spirit world in general that you're connected to are giving you signs about this union. So however that fits. But think about it, that actually really strongly. So sorry if you have experienced some type of loss like that at any point in your life or recently, but that reminds me when I shared the story about angels, Robbie Williams Angels, but then particularly the guy Ray that wrote, well, what I believe to be the original, which, it's kind of nice because I didn't notice that, but like that Ray guy's actually left a comment only like 10 days ago saying, I've never actually claimed that he stole it because he did get paid, but he only got paid $7,000. And think how much money Robbie actually made. It's just the fact that there's something fishy about it. You know what I mean? Like he's not been given the proper credit for the inspiration. And again, like I say all the time, I think that's happened to quite a lot of people. And I know it's certainly happened to me loads of times, but it's kind of like that card read. When shit happens, you either dwell on it and fucking, get angry, or you just move on and just think, well, people that do shady shit like that to folk in any area of life, they're going to get karma. You make me so hot just thinking about our times together. Will you be my Valentine? That's quite a funny order. I'm so proud to be your divine feminine. So, it could be something significant about Valentine's Day, or just a loving, I don't know, moment. Where will we go now? I think I might I'm on the squeaky couch, by the way. If you're new, you will hear the squeaky couch at some point. What do we need to know? Where is this feminine at right now? Male or female? Reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. So, perhaps something unexpected is coming about in around Aquarius moon, so not too far away, or you're just taking some kind of unpredictable, unexpected action yourself, or someone is towards you, the masculine. Now that's interesting because we've got the masculine has full moon in eclipse, which is not a full moon eclipse, it's a new moon eclipse, but the last full moon was the full moon eclipse. So from the last 2 weeks ago, the Pisces full moon, which was just before the equinox, this person, I feel, has had a profound shift in consciousness. Yeah, basically. And also that's interesting because Aquarius comes before Pisces moon. So around Aquarius and Pisces, full moon eclipse, this person had huge epiphanies that you see around this new moon in Libra. Somebody could be taking action on around now, because that's the whole thing about a full moon. The things that come up at a full moon are highlighting your subconscious mind. So it's not always wise to take action at the actual full moon. And it might be as soon as you do the day after the full moon or a couple of days or something. But it's even more common that people feel more grounded in what's arisen around the new moon. Just personally from what I feel. But yeah, show the world the real you. And then look, it's another full moon in Aquarius. So there's something about a moon in Aquarius here. So, and I think the next moon in Aquarius lands on a weekend. Let me just see. That might be next weekend actually. No, wait a minute. No. So the weekend coming will be it'll be a sexy Scorpio moon again, or a painful one depending on what you're going through. But yeah, Saturday, Sunday is Scorpio moon. Even Friday night Scorpio moon. So God, if you're having a dirty weekend, that certainly would be a good weekend. I just said, but if you're stuck in your thoughts, ruminating alone, that could be pretty dark. So there's a heads up. The 4th, the 5th, and the 6th could be pretty. That's definitely going to be a collective dark night this whole weekend for the collective. Basically, I just said collective too many times, but and my alarms just went off. So time's up. The alarm's going off. All the signs are going towards this person. That it's time to take action. The Aquarius moon is it is. It's basically Saturday, Sunday, 12th and the 13th of October could be significant. That's when it's the Aquarius moon going in the Pisces moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Oh, interesting. Oh, look, full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. So, and also the full moon in Scorpio. Wait a minute. Let's just check. Having a wee look. Why is it not? Have we already had? Oh, wait a minute, I'm going to pause it. Right, so the full moon in Scorpio is on the 12th of December, so that could be significant. But the last full moon in Scorpio was the 23rd of April, so that could also be significant. So for some reason I just felt guided to check. So it's probably more than likely going to be that it's the one in December that's significant. Like the energy is gaining momentum towards a full moon in Scorpio around December. Oh yeah, look, because then we've got surrender and silence. And quiet meditation, contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within you. Silence can heal and replenish you. This is definitely someone in a dark night of the soul, going through it, ego death, needing to surrender to the full moon energy. So full moons are significant. I feel it was the full moon in Pisces was very significant. For some reason I want to shuffle these to just, could you tell us something about that? No. That's funny the way I asked that. I'm taking that to mean like, could you tell us something about that? No. This person went through huge shifts around the full moon a couple of weeks ago and they don't want to talk about it. Oh my God, they really don't want to talk about it. I mean, that's in reverse though, but isn't it? That one's no, and that one's no explanation mark. And you are very negative in a dark night of the soul. And that's why you need to spend a lot of time yourself, most of it, because you're not in a good place. Not feeling abundant, helpful people, listen to your intuition. Look, meditation may bring answers. This person is this person's coming forward for a compromise in the near future after realising that there was something better for them. They've had to let go of things that weren't for them. So this situation with you and them will improve. So trust that. Look, that's divine feminine, divine masculine too, because it's the person's behind the other person. Yeah, look, improving health, no need to worry within the next few months. So they're telling you different things there. If you are the person that's in a dark night of soul, your health will improve over the next few months, but it's going to get worse before it gets better, is what I feel for some people there. But unless if you already feel that you've been in quite a dark place, you'll know if it's gaining momentum for you to come out of this. So I'll just trust that you'll know what one you are. I might not do a separate mediumship Monday one. We'll just see. Where's the feminine at in this connection? King of Wands wanted to jump out there. Passionate. Somebody's passionate. And also there was a card about feeling passionate that caught my eye in the other deck, but I don't know if I didn't read it out. I suppose it was because I wasn't meant to. But also again, that could be that this person doesn't want you to know, if you're the feminine, how they're feeling about you right now. They're not ready to talk. But now this is the feminine's card. There's a delay with a message. There's a delay in messages and contact coming from this masculine. But what they're saying to me is, because this is a feminine's card, it's like it's all to build the passion, the sexual tension, chemistry. It's all part of the twin flame journey. The longer you're apart, the longer the longing is, the longer the desire. This is, by the way, this is totally channeling Venus and Scorpio energy. The more you're going to appreciate it when you do actually see this person. So the feminine is feeling passionate, inspired. The masculine, is this going to be one of the hilarious cards? These cards just honestly really entertain me. Ooh, what's in the bottom? Ooh, there's an apology coming. There's truth and clarity and an apology coming. And it's even more interesting. It's a Matt, look. This is like, I don't know what his funky get-up's about, but look, that's somebody actually calling, or a text. Or some kind of, or it's telepathy, but look, truth and clarity. But this masculine has, you both got, that's interesting, you both got an ace. Like, and remember, if this is your inner energy, you're feeling inspired and passionate with truth and clarity. So even if this is just your own energy, this is, because for whoever this is making sense to, this is what it is. It's like the masculine is in a place of truth and clarity, and also like they're about to shoot their shot. When I say about to, remember, and also to their star, like for hope and healing. Basically, you're this person's guiding light out of the dark. Yeah, some people are about to shoot their shot. And when I say about to, this could be manifesting months from now. It's just, this is the energy of it. Okay, so we'll put them for the thumbnail too. And we'll just put these out of the way. And then I keep forgetting about the question card. I'm going to... my plans have changed a wee bit in regards to... Well, I suppose they have and they haven't. Yeah, like wee breaks and stuff that I was going to be taking. I'm still taking them, but I might not be away for as long as what I was going to be. But just yeah, eclipse changes everything. But basically, I don't think it doesn't make much difference to the channel, because I'm still going to take time. Even if I don't actually go away anywhere, I'm still taking time for myself because I need to rest. But yeah, something I'm afraid to admit I want from my partner. So what have we got? Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. So that's definitely the masculine. And then that's come through in all of this, right? This masculine, you know, this time I'll take the chance. This time I'll be a man. Listen to yourself, because I seem to keep forgetting all the words. But, yeah, I didn't act when I should have. This person's like, what the fuck was I doing? But at the same time, I feel a lot of people have got truth and clarity on, I know why I done it. I wasn't ready. Because we saw I ran because I wasn't ready. But now, whatever's changed in this person's life, they are ready. And I do feel, because of the the angel of bullying prevention being about manipulation, and then the card that even came up about I let people manipulate. It's this, oh yeah, this person, oh well, that's going in the title. This person has truth and clarity about the manipulation that has went on around them that pushed them more towards not taking a chance with you opposed to taking a chance with you. Like people played on this person's fears and insecurities. Look, conversation, I want to call you and hear your voice. This and wow, that's fucking powerful. That side note, that'd be more powerful if this was like a same-sex couple, but because it's two women. But disregard the genders, but whatever your situation, that's powerful. Two people on the phone. Clearly, that's not me because my one hasn't got my number anymore. But it's just saying, had to make that joke. But it's yeah, like this person wants to hear you and call your voice. They've had enough space. The way you love me can never be matched. I'm still trying to heal. So it's just like what I've titled the last few videos. This person is still in a place of healing. Squeaky couch. But it does very much feel like someone wants to come forward. And I think I'm going to end it on these cards because I actually just realised that alarm was for my tea. So what's about, yeah, I just said what's about to happen. Yeah, so basically very soon, if this is yours, this will be making sense to you. Like very soon there's going to be a conversation. Someone from the past life. You've known each other before, so that can be past life. And by the way, I forgot to do the past life reading yesterday. Yeah, they might come in quite playful. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. There's been challenges. This person's learned, and you've learned. But they want to come in and get to know you properly. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Because this person knows that this is a lasting union. Notice everything remarkable about your relationship. And they've worked that out because their feelings just haven't changed. There's still a lot of passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. But now the respect is there. That where this person hasn't shown you this before, this is where this will change. Respect your relationships. Because they're having a spiritual awakening. Your spiritual journey is just beginning. There's a lot of telepathy. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy and engagement. Your love life's ascended to a higher level of commitment now. This can be literal engagements, but this can also be that it's just about your connection is ascending from where it was. But no, it is engagement in marriages that, depending on where you're at in your journey, this could have already be the case. You could already be married to this person, or it's talking about this is the way that it would head, because that's very rare. That look, two decks, an engagement, like then marriage comes out. That's quite, oh my god, even that with the two rings. But basically these cards are about union, aren't they? So a marriage of souls is a union of divine counterparts blending together. But basically this person's serious. No, this is definitely an engagement, because look, surprise, you may be about to be surprised by your twin flame. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Look, and then we've got the yin yang. So yeah, like yin yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect to each other's character within themselves. I think it's just getting across 11-11. Oh look, this could be literal 11-11 engagement. It's just getting across this person's serious where they weren't before. So this isn't everyone's and whatever, but it's coming through. 11-11, important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts, reconciliation. Oh my god, thumbnail dilemma. Again, someone from your past has returned to your life for a reconciliation. I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I need to go and get my tea. I feel a bit sick as well. And I'm not necessarily very hungry, but that must be why I'm feeling sick. But I feel it's got something to do with this. Somebody's nervous. And I mean, that would make sense if what's just come through there. But so this could literally be one of the ones that I'm channeling that's like way in the future. Or this is the past energy of when this happened with you and this person. Or I don't know, but I feel a bit sick, so I think it's like nerves or something. But anyway, I'm going to see you later.